am Leslie McKinney. I am the Chicago Director for Black Women in Science and Engineering, also known as BWISE.
So I'm Eli Share. I do product development and IoT type products. So work for a company called Masonite, which manufactures doors throughout the United States. And so my background is really in product development, business modeling, and setting up some go-to-market IoT type strategies as well. So, I mean, I think right now this is an opportune time to really focus on the value drivers within the organization. That should be something you always do, but especially in these recent times, this is an opportunity to really drive the focus for where value is being created within your business or your startup or your organization. And it really, these types of stressful situations really highlight where the company needs to go. And so it's an opportunity to really understand the core values within your organization or your startup and how you can address those values to your user base.
What I would say is that this is a great time to engage with customers that you already have, and probably the ones you already have right now, because they know you, they have a relationship with you, and they will probably buy from you again. This is also a great time to create product. Believe it or not, at least start thinking about designs, right? Start thinking of concepts, start thinking about the innovations that you can create because of this pandemic. And this is also a great time to make content if you have a website or whatever, right? To have it on the website so you can engage with customers that are looking for you. Thinking this is time to relax. Now, some people, I mean, I understand that there are people who are actually, sick through this process too, right? So whether they have COVID-19 or whether they may have flu or whatever else, and it doesn't help, like today it's snowing. So it's not as sunny as it was yesterday, at least here in Chicago. But to think that this is a time to rest is not it. Do something. Do something. I have been creating content myself, so please do something and engage.
I think the biggest misstep is not having a focus. It's really easy to get pulled in multiple directions, especially off of maybe one or two customer comments or visits, and you get distracted by everything that you could be doing as opposed to focusing on the things you should be doing right then and there. And I think a lot of that spreading thin, especially early on, really hurts the acceleration of what you can do within your business. I love being a mentor at mHUB because there are so many different people to engage with. And for me, it's not just about the advice that I can give, but it's about hearing from all the different people and members at mHUB and what they've gone through. That really helps me grow. So selfishly, I learn a lot, and hopefully I can impress some knowledge of my past experience onto the startups as well.
What I enjoy most is to see people who have these wonderful ideas, these innovators, who are not sure how to mass produce a physical product, and to help them with different steps. Talking about, maybe what should be in a contract, what you should ask your manufacturer. Let's talk about tooling, and actually see the process get faster for them, and also to actually see their product in market is great satisfaction.
I think I've always been a closet member of this community, even before mHUB was created. So really excited just to get with like-minded individuals, bring in that aspect of creating products and product development and seeing how they impact business and creating businesses out of those as well. So this community has always kind of resonated with me in my hobbies as well as my work life. And so really just gravitated toward everything that mHUB has to offer.
I was fortunate enough to be introduced to mHUB by Dima Elisa, who is a board member. And she thought, based on our population, Black women in science and engineering, who was mostly like electrical, mechanical, chemical engineers, she thought mHUB would be the perfect spot for us to be. And I totally agree. When the first call for mentors came out, I was thinking, you know, I've always supported or been in manufacturing in some way, shape, or form. Whether I was in procurement or working with design teams on quality or working with manufacturers on their quality or working on the assembly floor, I was like, you know, I have to admit, I actually like manufacturing. I mean, it was almost like a, you know, I'm Leslie McKinney and I'm, you know, a manufacturing geek. So in doing that, I was like, I have to be here. I have to be in this environment where they're actually making things, because most people don't think that there is a need for physical product. Most people don't think that there's any manufacturing that happens anymore in the United States, and it's absolutely alive. And it's great to see people who just have ideas and don't know what to do. They have a place to be to make it happen. So I was all in.